Alright guys, so I'm going to show you how you can increase the footstep sounds in Modern Warfare 2, Warzone, and Warzone 2.0 when it comes out. This is going to work in Apex, and there's a few other games on the list. Now this is going to be easier for PC players, but there is a way you can do it on console. You're just going to have some kind of a computer that you can run the sound through. It does not have to be a gaming PC, any computer or laptop will do, and it doesn't matter if it's Windows or Mac. Now there's quite a few videos on YouTube that can show you how to run the sound from the console to the computer. I'll link a couple of them in the description. One simple way is just to plug an audio cable into your controller or monitor like you would with your headset, and then plug the other end into the audio in port or microphone port on your PC if your PC has one. After that, you just plug your headset into the computer like you normally would. The only thing is you might have to have a separate mic or find a way to separate the mic so you can plug it directly into the gaming console in order to talk in party chat, or you can always just use Discord to talk if you're playing with your friends. Another way is to use the PS or Xbox Remote Play, which might actually be easier for some of you, but we'll talk more about that at the end of the video. Alright, so back in the beginning of the summer, a program by SteelSeries came out that has audio presets that are built into it, specifically designed for hearing footsteps in certain games. The name of the program is SteelSeries GG. It ended up being an absolute godsend for me when it came to hearing footsteps in Warzone. Before I started using the program, the footstep audio was so bad, there were times players were full tack sprinting right up behind me and I couldn't hear a thing. It got to the point where it was getting so bad it made me not even want to play the game. Once I found out about this program and I started using it, the footstep sounds became noticeably better for me. Now Warzone, the footstep audio is just bad, it is what it is, but the program made it so I actually had some time to react once I heard somebody getting close. Now I've noticed that the preset for Modern Warfare 2 is even better. It makes it really easy to hear the footsteps at least most of the time. Now what you want to do is you want to go into your web browser and type steelseries.com/GG. Once you do, you're going to be brought to this page here. You're going to want to click download for either Windows or Mac depending on your PC. The program's completely free. Just make sure your PC is running Windows 8.1 or higher and 10.13 or higher for Mac. Now once you've downloaded and you installed the program and you open up the app, a page similar to this should appear. You most likely want to click I don't have a SteelSeries account and just take a few minutes to set that up. Next, you're going to be brought to this page and you want to go to where it says Sonar and click on it, hit Start Setup, and then it's going to ask you to select the game output, which is just the name of your headphones. Mine is Astro Pro Game. Click whatever yours is and hit Set Output. Next, it's going to ask to select the chat output, which is the part of your headphones for hearing your teammates. Mine is Pro Voice. Hit Set Output, and then lastly it's going to ask for the name of your microphone. Once you've selected all three, it's going to take a few seconds to set up your devices. Once it's finished, just go ahead and click Game On. Now this program could do a few other things besides sounds. I never really got into any of that. Today we're just focused on the audio aspect. The one thing you might want to do though is quickly go into the settings. Under General, unselect Run SteelSeries when my computer starts. That way there, if you get on to do something other than gaming, the sound won't come out all weird. You're just going to have to manually open the program whenever you're about to play. Now this first page under Mixer is just the basic volume for the headphones. Just always double check that the three settings have your headphones right. Next, you want to go to the Game tab and it's going to ask you what game you're playing. There's a list of a bunch of different games. Apex, Modern Warfare 2, and Warzone are on the top of the list. Warzone 2.0 should be added shortly after it releases. Select whatever you're going to play and then hit OK. And then whenever you need to, you can always go back and switch it. Just go to where it says configuration and then you can select a different game. Now this is where they set the different levels and frequencies. I'm not a sound engineer, don't ask me how they do it. All I know is that if you go to this arrow and select footsteps, it's going to show you the volume and their frequency range. Unless you know what you're doing, I wouldn't mess with any of that stuff. It's already set to make the footsteps louder. If you scroll down, you'll see it says spatial audio. If you turn this on, it's supposed to give you surround sound and advanced directional audio. I don't use it makes the game sound weird. Give it a try if you want. Some people like it. If you move this slider over towards performance, it's supposed to make it so the directional audio is prioritized. And then lastly, this is just a gain. If the sound's ever too low in your headset, you can increase it by moving this slider to the right. Now make sure if you have any other audio enhancers or spatial sound programs that you have them shut off. Something like Sonic for Windows or Adobe, it's just going to mess up the sounds coming from SteelSeries. Just right click the speaker icon at the bottom of your screen, select Sound sound settings, go to your headset and click it, and make sure enhanced audio and spatial sounds are both shut off. On Windows 10, this window should pop up. Just double click your headset and go to enhancements, make sure nothing is checked, and then go to spatial sounds and make sure it's set to off. SteelSeries is meant to run by itself. You don't want to have any other sound programs running in the background. Now, the last thing you want to do is go to the game you're playing, go to the options menu under the audio tab, go to where you select the game sound device and find where it says SteelSeries Sonar/Gaming and select it. If you're on console, you're going to select whatever monitor or TV that you're bridging your sounds from. And then for voice chat, you're going to select the exact same thing. PC players want to click SteelSeries Sonar/Chat. And then for microphone device, PC players can select SteelSeries microphone, and console players are going to select whatever microphone that's plugged into the console. Now, these are my game sound settings for anybody that's interested. You can always just pause the video and take a screenshot. Alright, console players, like I said before, I'm going to link a couple videos that'll show you how to run the sounds through your computer. All you need is an auxiliary cable that can go from either your controller or your headphone port on your monitor to the microphone or audio in port on your computer. One thing to bear in mind, the videos that I'm going to link about how to run the sounds from the console to the computer, they were made more for streaming purposes. Just ignore that, it's all the same when it comes to bridging the sounds. Now, for people on PlayStation, there's one more way you can do this using PS Remote Play. Basically, you just download the PS Remote Play app on your computer, make a second username on your PlayStation and activate it as your primary account, launch the app on your computer and connect it to your console. Once you see and hear the PlayStation on the computer, you can just switch back to your normal username on the PlayStation, and now you're able to hear the PlayStation sounds through the computer. Now, just be aware, if you try to actually stream using the Remote Play app, your computer's most likely going to crash unless it's an actual gaming PC that can handle it. You could just minimize Remote Play and you should still be able to hear the sounds. Now, I've actually tested this and it works, and I'll link a video that explains in depth how to set this up. Now, Xbox has a Remote Play app as well, and it probably works the same. The good thing about this method is you won't need any cables, and I think you might even be able to use the microphone to talk to your teammates, but don't quote me on that. Now, whatever method you choose, as long as SteelSeries is running on your computer in the background, you should be able to hear the enhanced game audio. SteelSeries really does make a difference when it comes to hearing footsteps. It's not that you're going to hear players at all times no matter what, it's just going to make them a little bit more noticeable with all the other game sounds going on in the background. Console players, make sure SteelSeries Game is set as your default audio device on your computer. If you found this video helpful, drop a like, follow me over on Twitter to stay up to date on everything Warzone and Warzone 2, and subscribe to the YouTube channel for more short, straight-to-the-point videos like this. I'll catch you next time, and if not, kick rocks. Peace.
Kick rocks, biatch!